Hi, welcome to Pandora's Tarot. This is a reading for the sign of Sagittarius for the month of August 2015. Please remember to check your rising sign and your moon sign. That will give you more information on the energies that you will be dealing with. But let's see this reading right here, Sagittarius. You have in the challenge position the Five of Pentacles, the Five of Coins. This is a card that talks about depression. It talks about feeling lonely, feeling alone, feeling that you are in trouble and there's no one there to help you. You can't call on anyone. It's a card of someone who feels very alone. And the thing about this card is that these people here, yes, they are hurt and they're walking under the snow, and they don't have shoes on, and clearly they're not at in the best moment of their lives, but they're so focused on their own pain that they can't see they're walking past a church where they can actually get help. Now, the church is a symbolism. Doesn't mean that necessarily for everyone you're going to get help at a church. Yes, but this card talks about, that's why it's also related to depression, because it has to do a lot with perception. You feel like you're alone. You believe you're alone. The reality is that you're not. Yes, you're not at the best moment of your life right now. Perhaps you feel a little bit down, but there is help available, okay? Now, you have in the center of the reading, August is going to be a month of self-knowledge for you, Sagittarius, because you have in the center of the reading the card of the Hermit. The Hermit is a card that encourages us to go within, to take this light to our, take this light into our darker places and know ourselves. It's also a card that invites us to meditate, to hush the mental chatter, and just really listen to ourselves, to our soul. It's a card with a deep spiritual energy. So those of you who have been wanting to start a spiritual practice because you believe it will help you get out of this situation, go ahead and do it. If you perhaps abandon this spiritual practice, August is the month to do it. It will help you. And if you already have one and you're practicing this if you're doing this practice, first of all, it's an invitation to go deeper, first and foremost, and figure out, really pay attention if there is a community around you, spiritual community, any community. I don't really, it could be anything, but a community with which you share your spiritual belief that could help you and support you, to get out of this situation. Now, you have in the position of the help that you're going to receive and in the things you cannot change, basically the same message, which is that you will be receiving messages, because you have in the position of the things you cannot change the Page of Swords. The pages, I see them as messengers. If it actually materializes into someone who is a person, it could belong to the air signs. So a Gemini, a Libra, and Aquarius. It could be someone who is very fair-minded, someone who is very frank, very honest. It could be someone that you see as younger than you, but somehow his or her capacity to tell you the truth or some truth, comes very handy in this situation. And then you have in the help that you're going to receive the Eight of Wands. This is a card of exchanging fast messages. There's a lot of communication going back and forth, and it's also related to all the things, electronical, internet things, all the texting and phones, cell phones, Facebook, all those type of internet things related also. The thing about this is that you'll be exchanging messages, going back and forth really fast. It could be with this person. Yes. And first of all, this could be someone who can help you go within. This is someone who can also allow you to change your perspective. It can be someone also within your own family, because I took out an extra card and you have the Four of Wands, which is a card that talks about home. Yes, and it's someone who can be related, help you be stable. That's another thing, because the 4 wands, it's like the foundation, and upon this you put a roof over your head. It can be someone from your family. It could be that you have to move back to your home with your parents or someone of your family, and that person will give you some stability and will help you get out of this situation. And the things that you're going to talk with this person will allow you to go within, to think, to really start to know yourself or reconnect with yourself. And this will trigger a change, because you have the 9 of coins as the last card, the outcome card. This is a card that talks about changing perspective. I always say this woman has a lot of abundance behind her, but she's focusing on the falcon, which is the symbol of going high and having, being able to see the entire picture, having a panoramic view. And, the messages could be, if you're having a tough time financially, the messages could come that that your finances are going to increase. So it could be related to that. But the reality, not the reality, the major message here, because this could manifest for many of you in different ways, since this is a general reading, the major thing is that you will have a change of perspective upon things, upon this situation. There is an evolution here of feeling alone, realizing you have to really dig in your soul to realize why you feel alone and why are you depressed, and coming out almost at the other end, and starting to see things in a different light. Because let's look at these 2 cards. They're really different. One is really gloomy and dark and sad, and the other one is totally different. It's light, and there's a happiness and a peacefulness, more than happiness, a peacefulness to this card. So I hope, Sagittarius, this is helpful for you. I want to thank everyone who watches and likes and comments my videos, and thank you. I will see you next month.